So today we are going to be reviewing the Cyclone, the newest card that just came out, and I'm guessing the Hunter is going to be the one that's coming out next week. That's the one that I'm looking forward to the most. But anyways, let's get this video started with the Coil Cyclone, which is an electric two-seater supercar, and it costs $1,890,000, so it is decently expensive. Let's start customizing this thing. So this is a two-door electric supercar, and what's interesting about this car is that it has an insane acceleration rate. The acceleration rate on this car is really high, and in comparison to other supercars that Rockstar have released, which were usually generic speeds very similar to the other ones, this car is unique in that it has a very quick acceleration rate. And if you take this car versus almost any other supercar in the game down side streets, this supercar will beat it. It'll get down the side street quicker, but when it comes to overall speed, going straight down the straight road continuously, like such as a highway, other cars such as the Pifster 811 and the Wagner will easily catch up to it after some time. But on that initial start, this car will get ahead of them on the initial start. And the handling on this car isn't the greatest, but it is manageable. Just the crazy acceleration on this car can sometimes cause you to crash, obviously, because it just speeds up so fast. So watch where you're going with this car, and you're going to spend around $2 million on this car at the original purchase price, and then you're probably going to invest at least another $500,000 into the car if you want to get all the paint and the speed upgrades and the rims and everything else. It does have some liveries, and it does have a decent amount of spoilers that you can put on the car. Now, in terms of top speed for this vehicle, again, if you race with this vehicle, with the acceleration rate, you will get ahead of every other vehicle quickly, but they will eventually catch up to you, especially if it's a straight circuit race, just like here we're doing. So right here, and this clip is sped up for time purposes, we managed to complete this race here in 28 seconds, close to 29 seconds. And we compare this right now to the Pifster, which we get 28.329 seconds, so a little tiny bit quicker with the Pifster for such a small track. So this is a very straight race, and the Pifster managed to beat the Cyclone. And here with the Wagner, we're coming in right now with 29 seconds, so all very close. Even though this car has faster acceleration than those other cars have a higher top speed and will eventually catch up to the Cyclone in a straight circuit race. Now here, how does the Cyclone actually perform in an actual race? So right here, I took this stunt race specifically with a lot of tight turns, and I'm racing against two of my friends right here, and we're going to see just how good the Cyclone is in an actual race of handling, jumps, and everything else. So, as you guys see, I have the lead right now, and I managed to get the lead because of the acceleration rate. But these guys are both going to catch up to me in a little bit right now, especially with the slipstream, and because I'm driving straight right now, so they're going to catch up to me in a little bit. And they managed to catch up to me right now. So, right here, you guys notice, I managed to get back up, and I managed to start driving really quickly again. The fast acceleration rate manages to help me out a lot. So, I guess a good thing about this vehicle is that if you crash or you spin out during a race, in most other vehicles, you will lose that race. But in this race, you still have the potential to win if you crash or spin out, just because of the fast acceleration rate on this car. So as you guys see, I spinned out and crashed again, and I'm pushing it again, and I'm going to catch up to these guys again. So I do definitely like this car. I am gonna use this car, I guess, a lot. When I'm driving through the city, I'll use this car a lot. But I'm not going to use this car when I want to go far, like Paleto Bay or Sandy Shores, especially if I'm in the city. But in terms of racing, if you're a racer, you like racing a lot in this game, you definitely want to add this car to your collection, because it's definitely going to help you a lot in races. This fast acceleration rate, if any race has a lot of tight turns, you are going to literally blow everyone out of the water with this car. But if the race has a lot of straight roads, highways, you're not going to win with this car. So that's the advantage to the fast acceleration rate. And here, let's see. Here we should be able to overtake right now. Okay, so as you guys see, he manages to get up a little bit ahead of me because he has a faster top speed in his vehicle. But right now, I'm going to get ahead of him, especially on the turns right now. And here we go. We are in the lead right now. Here we go. We're in the lead. So we're pretty much set here. I think we're pretty much gonna win this race right now. Okay, so let me talk about some of the pros and the cons with this vehicle right now. And as you guys see, one final note right here, he manages to get up ahead of me again because of top speed. But right now, he managed to crash in the turn, and with my fast acceleration rate, if I did not have a fast acceleration rate, he still probably would have been able to catch up to me on this turn right here. But I managed to make the turn really quickly, and then I just floor it, and he has no chance of catching up to me now. The race is over. So when it comes to the pros in this car, it has very fast acceleration, and it's great at races. So if you're taking races, usually most races in this game have a lot of tight turns somewhere. This car is decent at racing, but if this is a highway race, a straight track race, don't take this car because chances are you are not going to win with this car. But if it's like a race like this that I was just doing right now, with all these tight turns and jumps and everything like that, take this car because when there's going to be a lot of slowdowns, people crashing, and even when you crash with this car, you are going to be able to easily catch back up to people. Now let's move on to the cons. So the car can be expensive, $1,890,000, and you're probably going to invest another $500,000 into it. It doesn't have the greatest handling, and it will lose at top speed versus other supercars. So I guess that's my review. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if I missed anything, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.